welcome back to another episode of the Player Career Mode in this regular season finale, possibly season finale, if we can get back into the automatic promotion spots. At the moment, we sit in third after a lackluster of championship run games, and Wolves and Burnley kind of not losing a game at all. You can see Burnley only have 2 losses. We did just lose to Burnley at the end of last episode, which could have, if we had beaten them, put us back into a spot to try and get back into the top 2. But now with 6 games left to go, it's looking like we are settling for a playoff spot. We're looking like we're settling for at least a 3rd playoff spot, which means we'll play 6, which at the moment is Stoke City, but Middlesbrough there, Bristol City there, all the way down to realistically Watford and even West Brom have outside chance. So 9 points off, so it's not a great chance, but there's a chance there. We have Preston up. We have Middlesbrough, we have Bolton, we have Sunderland, Hull City, Ipswich. Sunderland is the hardest team left to go. Bolton is probably the easiest. We are honestly might play every single game. This might be a longer episode. We might play every single game here today. And another team is interested in us in Napoli. So Italy, we have a couple options. We obviously have the path, which is Arsenal. We have Chelsea, whose shots to goal isn't the greatest right now. So Chelsea, if we were to choose to stay at the club, we wouldn't be staying at the club. We'd be actually sent on loan at the moment if we don't reach that 33% the shots to goal. So I gotta be better with my shots, because 15% to 33 in 6 games, I gotta double that plus 3. It's not gonna happen realistically. So Chelsea might be out of the option already. Arsenal is looking real good. Liverpool is looking real good. We just gotta create one more goal, which is perfectly fine. We can do that. If we don't, we suck. Bayer Leverkusen, shots to goal is also not looking too good. I actually can't even change the requested weekly wages, which I never had at 153k, which is absurd. PSG is looking good. AC Milan is not looking good. Shots to goal 15 to 49% is not looking good. Aston Villa is looking good. Brighton is obviously looking good. And in fact, Brighton wants us to have 4 hat tricks. Nottingham Forest, I'm not going to Punjab. And then Napoli is also looking good at the moment as well. So let's get into the game here against Preston. And maybe let's not get into the game against Preston, because I'm not playing with myself, tired as heck. So we'll quick sim against Preston. And we will tie 1-1. That's not what we wanted. I'm going to really focus on how I shoot my shots, where I shoot my shots, my shot productivity. I want to try and get that Chelsea, at least have an option as staying at Chelsea. Palmer into Forbes, and Forbes will lose the ball. Actually, Forbes got fouled. That was unfortunate. That's probably why I want the ball back for here to whoever that is. It's Ginter into Chukwuemeka into Forbes. Forbes now turns off one defender. Forbes will get smushed in between 2 defenders, though. Forbes out wide to Kingsley. Kingsley slots that back into Forbes. Forbes now will turn off the defender. And Forbes onto his left foot, near post. Keeper saves. Caicedo, Forbes, Palmer, Forbes. Oh, the defender did really well there. Wow, did really good. Into Chukwuemeka, Caicedo, Ondrich, Caicedo, Chukwuemeka, Forbes. Out wide to Palmer, Chukwuemeka into Forbes, and Forbes now. It's still Forbes. Can you slot that back to Chukwuemeka? 1-0 for Chelsea. An assist for Forbes. That is assist number 2 for the 3, for the objective there, or for the 3rd skill point. I don't have technical. I need technical on the play style. I might try and do that before. Williams, Coleman, Forbes. Do I have an assist? I do. Cole Palmer! 2-0 for Chelsea. And that is the 2nd assist, which is also the 3rd assist for the goal contributions. So that is a 3rd assist. That is a skill point. And that is halftime. 2-0 up in the break. We have a brace of assists. And Forbes now crossed in. And Williams, it's a hat-trick of assists. It's 3-0 for Chelsea. And that is game over. A perfect display for the boys here against Middlesbrough. Business back to usual after that loss against Burnley last episode. A 3-0 win. That might be me player of the match as well. I mean, everybody's hugging me, so that's definitely me man of the match as well. That's 3 assists in 1 game. And that is 2 skill points on the day already in our first game of the episode. 93 minutes played. We had 2 shots on target. We couldn't convert any of them. A 10.0 match rating, We'll take that. Wolves just beat Burnley. So that's actually massive. We don't care about winning the league. I mean, we don't care about winning the league anymore. But Wolves just beat Burnley. We're now 2 points behind Burnley. We need Burnley to drop more points. If they draw, even if they draw and we win, it'll be fine because we go above them on goal difference as long as we keep scoring and keep not conceding. It's Bolton at home is up next. We obviously say we're going to play every single game. As long as we are match fit and not completely tired like that first game, we'll play every single game that we have left. So hopefully no more midweek games, which I think we might have one, which is unfortunate, but I think we have one, which is after this one. But here we go, taking on Bolton, one of the worst teams. They're in the relegation zone. This feels weird because I'm literally doing a Bolton RTG on my main channel at the moment. Cherky into Forbes. Forbes now is in behind. And Forbes against Toll. And Forbes against Baxter. And Forbes will convert. It's 1-0 for Chelsea. 9 minutes in. And we have the lead already. And that will do a little bit of good for the shot to goal ratio there. I mean, by a little, I mean quite literally a little. But we'll take what we can get. Halftime, 1-0. The opener in the first 10 minutes of the game is enough to give us a lead at the break. Cross comes in. Sanchez will palm it over. What? Palm it over the bar. Why did I struggle to speak that? Last chance of the game. I'm surprised the keeper's not coming out because it doesn't really matter too much. Just keep that out. Just clear it. That's game over. A 1-0 win. The solo goal for Forbes is enough to do it. We pick up all 3 points and put the pressure on Burnley. We keep that pressure on Burnley. So all the other fake shots didn't count. So that would do the world of wonders there. And that's also man of the match as well. So another skill point in the bank. The final hardest game left of the season, of the regular season, I should say. It's against Sunderland at the Stadium of Light. Let's see what we can do. Obviously, no Estupinian like it before, so Williams is left back at the moment. Let's get into it. Forbes down the wing. Forbes, Palmer got the ball back. He gave it to Forbes, and Forbes now, defenders did well to stay with him. Forbes on his left foot. Good save by Patterson. Forbes down the byline. It's still Forbes. It's still with Forbes. Forbes now. Palmer! That's a beautiful, well-worked goal from Forbes. That's assist for Forbes. It's a goal for Palmer. And that's assist number 2 for the 3 already. Trying to find Cherky. We got deflected. We'll go halftime up 1-0 again here. Putting that pressure, keeping that pressure on Burnley. But Sunderland aren't completely out of this yet. Still 45 minutes left to go. Into Forbes. Can we get a bright start to the second half? Forbes now. That's a terrible first couple of touches there. You still have the ball, though. Cherky. Coleman. Why is Coleman on that side? What the heck? Forbes. That's beautiful work again. That's beautiful work again. Onto his right foot. And Forbes will slide it away. It's 2-0 for Chelsea. And 74 minutes in. The pressure stays on to Burnley. Coleman into Forbes. Did I stay on side? I didn't. I said I nearly didn't, but I did. It's Forbes now. Onto his right foot. I could have got closer. I got to be finding the back in net. I got to get the shots to goal up. And that is game over. A 2-0 win over Sunderland. We keep the pressure onto Burnley, but they're doing well with it. They are doing well with that pressure. And we are player of the month as well, which is 3 skill points. Yes, player of the month is 3 skill points. For the month of April, yeah, for the month of April, we are player of the month. So that's a 3 skill point there. I don't know what I just did, but I want my heartbeat points up so I can get the technical. So we're trying to get that up. Our shots to goal is up to 16%, which still isn't good there, but it's something, I guess. We got 2 games left to go. Burnley. They need us to drop points. We need them to drop points. I can't see their schedule. I don't think I can see the schedule. I can't see the schedule. They play Sunderland. So that's actually a massive game. They play Sunderland right now. And in the final game of the season, they play against 22nd place Plymouth Argyle. So our last hope is this game against Sunderland, to be completely honest. Could do something amazing here. Ondrich. Forbes out wide to Kingsley. Kingsley, Chukwuemeka into Forbes, and Forbes will put that pressure onto Burnley. 1-0, 5 minutes in. That is goal. Actually, that's not even goal number 3. That's goal number 4. The last goal of last game against Sunderland was goal number 3. So we had the 3rd goal, but we get here now. 5 minutes in. We have the lead against Hull. Now into Palmer. 2-0 for Chelsea. That was a beautiful assist as well. This is a great pass. And that is assist number 3. So another skill point in the bank. And we're well looking on the way to get player of the match as well, man of the match as well. So that might be another skill point. Williams putting that pressure on. Oh, I thought I was going to have another chance before halftime, but it's 2-0 at the break. I can't see the score into the full time, which is so annoying. I hate that they did that. It's so dumb that they did that. Forbes, beautiful work. Forbes on his right foot, near post. 3-0 for Chelsea. 82 minutes gone by. We're at least going to end the regular season on a bang. That's all you can really ask for. Was that on my right foot? It was on my right foot. And that's going to be another man of the match. I'm just gonna put man of the match there already. My conversion rate last game was 12%. Forbes now. It's Forbes now. It's still for, oh, the defender did well, but Forbes will do better, and Forbes will also do better, and I get the ball stolen off by my teammate. Was probably better because I probably would have took a dumb shot, but a 3-0 win here against Hull City. Need Burnley to drop points. I don't know if it's going to happen. This is the best chance. A couple seconds we'll find out whether or not we'll be playoff bound or not. Please, Burnley. Oh, they didn't play yet. That's why we haven't gotten a score if they didn't play yet. No, that's just torture. That is torture. They did play. They lost. We're in the top 2. Oh, my Lord. It's actually happening. It's actually happening. How? They lost 3-0. Burnley lost 3-0. We might be automatically promoted. We just got to win the final game. I don't even know who we play. We've definitely played a harder team. We play Ipswich. Where's Ipswich? Ipswich are in 17th. They're not hard at all. Plymouth Argyle is in 21st, so very easy game for both of us. Ipswich is definitely harder for us, though. But we have done it. Wolves obviously are going to win the league. A win, and we are into the Premier League via automatic promotion. We lose and Burnley win, or we draw and Burnley win. It's playoff football for us. So a must-win game if Burnley win. If Burnley don't win, then we're obviously through. But we can't rely on a team like Plymouth Argyle to get a result against Burnley. We needed Sunderland to do it, and they did do it. It's an away game though for our final game of the season. One more goal left to go for another 3rd goal skill point there. Can we get off to a bright start? Forbes now. It's still with Forbes. It's Forbes from outside the box. Start the game with a bang. 3 minutes in. 1-0 for Chelsea. Outside of the box goal as well. And that is the 3rd goal. That's another skill point in the bank. We have been absolutely electric this episode. We've played 5 games, so we're gonna obviously consequently score a lot of goals just because we're gonna get opportunities there. But that's a beautiful start. That's a perfect start. That's a start you needed here to get yourself back into the Premier League. Forbes now. You'll get the ball. Palmer is running alongside him. Palmer, just keep that run up, buddy. Palmer. Cole Palmer now. Crossed in. Kingsley Coleman will make it 2-0. Or is he offside? He's not offside. It's 2-0. And 10 minutes in, Chelsea are looking to go to the Premier League. Who cares what Burnley's doing now? It don't matter now. It's us. It's the Chelsea show. We should have won the league, but Wolves did a tremendous second half season run here. Into Forbes. Forbes going to turn off the defender, and Forbes now might be in behind. It's Forbes to put it to 3. No. Saved by the keeper. Kept in by Ndaba. Ondrich into Forbes. Forbes toe pokes it into the back end net. It's 3-0 for Chelsea. 30 minutes in. And that's a brace already for Forbes. And we have scored 6 goals in the last 4 games. We are on absolute fire. Ginter. Joao Cancelo will slot that into Forbes. Forbes now. Forbes on a spectacular run off the crossbar. And that is halftime. That is a perfect half you want to have. 3-0 at the break. A 3rd-minute goal set the tone of the game. Coman in the 10th. And then Forbes again in the 30th. And we are up 3-0 going into the break. Going back to the Premier League, aren't we? Kingsley. Back to Forbes. Forbes now. Forbes now. Give me the angle. Give me the hat trick to end the season. 4-0 for Chelsea. A 95th minute goal, by the way. A 95th minute goal. We're making a sub for a split second. Is that really what we're doing? I mean, I know you probably had the sub queued up for little minutes, but that's as long as Fofana played. He got into position, if he even got allowed to be in possession. But that is it. Chelsea are Premier League bound. A hat-trick in this game for Forbes. Coman in the 10th minute. Oh my lord, we didn't bottle. We nearly bottled. We bottled the league, but we nearly bottled automatic promotion. Burnley bottled automatic promotion. We caught up to them. We stayed on their tail despite the fact that we lost to them last episode. They lost to Sunderland while we beat Sunderland. And we are going to the Premier League. Whether or not we stay with Chelsea or not, we at least put them back into the Premier League. We put them into European football as well on their arrival back to Premier League. They have a Premier League football next season. I can't see my conversion rate, but I can see that I played 94 minutes. And I have a match rating of 10%. And I obviously have the man of the match. Shot accuracy 75. I had 8 shots, 3 goals. What's that? And I player of the season as well. That should be more skill points. That really should. That's going to be 5 skill points. Yeah, we're just going to make that up. Player of the season is 5 skill points. And we're player of the season after a fantastic season. We're top goal scorer in the league for sure. We're top goal scorer obviously in the club for sure. And the boys are Premier League bound. But guess what? It's time to shift our focus into international football, into the World Cup. The only bad news is we will not be staying at Chelsea. We cannot renew our contract at Chelsea. We can go to Arsenal. We have 2 more clubs that are interested as Manchester City and Bayern Munich, which we cannot go to Bayern Munich actually. We are going to go ahead and sim to the end of the season to see what teams we are. I'm going to save it now before I'm going to save it like here or probably here. I'm going to save it before the World Cup starts on 2 different files, and then we'll play the World Cup next episode. That'll be the next episode. There will be a player vote after this episode, literally after this episode. That way we know, and then we'll come back then. And that will be, we'll start at a possibly new club. Probably will have to be a new club. But that's going to be it for this episode. Let's go and check out our stats. Let's do a season roundup here. We obviously, let's go to the league. Let's go to the championship here. We finish in 2nd. We get automatically promoted. 3 teams. All 100 points or more. 105 points for Wolves. 101 points for Chelsea. 100 for Burnley flat. Going down. We say goodbye to Sheffield Wednesday. We say goodbye to Bolton. We say goodbye to QPR. They will be all going to League One football. We scored 40 goals all season long, 17 assists. How many goals was that for myself personally? I can check on here, right? I can check on my spreadsheet. Can it say season 3? Season 3. Does it say goals? No, that's appearances, career summaries. Results, no. Goal contributions, season 3. I played 34 games, so the 16 games I simped. I scored 25, so 15 goals have been out of pocket. Only 2 assists have been on simulation, so 15 and 2 assists on just a computer basis there. 25 goals. That is beautiful work. I gotta change some more stuff around as well in the spreadsheet. I'll show you all the spreadsheet next episode possibly. Yeah, but 40 goals there. Top goal scorer for sure for the league. If we can check that out, if it's going to show it up. Oh, this is other leagues. Actually, let's go and check this out real quick. Premier League football. Who's going down? Who are we replacing? We are replacing Everton, Sheffield United, and Southampton. Who won? Coventry City won the league. Who won the league? It was Tottenham. Tottenham won the league. Wow. Tottenham won the league. Arsenal aren't in the Champions League. That might be big. Arsenal are in the Champions League. Can we see player stats? Let's go to... We don't care about all this. We don't care about all this. We don't care about that. Champions Trophy, we don't care about that. Was the top goal scorer. That was top goal scorer of the Carabao Cup. Obviously, we won it. That kind of makes sense. FA Cup, we didn't really have that much run there. But EFL Championship, 35 goals in 41 games. That is a great stat line. Let's get to the end of the season. Let's see the options that we can get to. And let's see if we get Player of the Month, actually. I'm Player of the Season. We obviously knew that. But let's see if I get Player of the Month. And I was Player of the Month, just to confirm that as well. So that's another 3 skill points. We're not going to have enough skill points. We are quite literally not going to have enough skill points for this to happen. So it is what it is there. Yeah, well, we're right at the start of the World Cup here. We play Finland, France, and Hungary. So let me go save it and get to the end of the season and see the clubs. And so we cannot stay at Chelsea. If we go to Chelsea, we go on loan. That's the only way we can theoretically stay at Chelsea. And when you go to loan, it's at a terrible club. It's honestly, I think it's one of the Indian clubs that you get loaned out. You're not getting loaned out to like a Chelsea, like a PSG or a Man City. You're not. So we will be changing club. We can go to Arsenal, my dream club. We could go to Arsenal. We could stay in England. And this might not be a player vote on the actual thing. It might have to be a straw poll type of thing. We can go to Liverpool, so we can still stay in England. Go to Liverpool. Liverpool have Champions League football. Arsenal do not, I don't think. It doesn't matter, though. We don't really care about that. We kind of just want to go to a better club. We could go to Leverkusen. We could switch things up. Go to Germany. We can go to Leverkusen. We can go to PSG. We can go to PSG. We cannot go to AC Milan. Our shots to goal conversion rate was terrible. We can go to Aston Villa. I do not want to go to Aston Villa. I do not want to go to Brighton. I do not want to go to Forest. I definitely do not want to go to Punjab. We can go to Napoli. We can go to Napoli here if we wanted to. We can go to Man City if we wanted to. We could look to replace Erling Haaland. And we can go to FC Bayern Munich if we really wanted to as well. Those are our options. Those will be the votes. We'll come back for the World Cup. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.